Hello and welcome to Behind the Screens Mini, episode 3 with me, Curtis.
And me, James.
How you doing, mate?
I'm great.
Fresh off the back of 2 victories.
He's going back into the same script again.
Listen, England,
Look,
it's coming out.
all about getting the clips and getting out of here. So let's crack on, shall we?
All right, fair enough. That's the ice broken.
We don't need
Polar
to
bear
ask
has
each
fallen
other
through
how
it.
we are.
But I care, mate.
We don't. Look, let's just crack on, shall we? So
What have you got for me?
We're talking about football this week, right?
We are.
Okay, so
Love football.
3 questions each.
I've only got 2.
Oh, what? Has Bart got one?
Bart's
I got one.
In this case, you can be the filler.
Cheers for that.
No problem.
All killer, no filler here, mate.
You can both actually answer this question. Why not? Let's just
Very
get into
kind.
it. You just signed your first professional contract. So let's say you're 16 years old. You're a bit of a wonder kid. Maybe not a wonder kid. You're up and coming. You're on 20 grand a week. What's the first thing you're going to buy?
It's got to be a car, right?
If you're 16. Can you drive when you're
17.
The
17.
provision of 17.
You
Well,
still haven't passed.
Yeah.
You ain't
I am
nothing.
16. Just hard paper round. Yeah, it's got to be a car. So, yeah, 20 grand, you go out and, yeah.
You probably get, you can buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
It has to be 20 grand's worth. Put the deposit down.
Deposit I want in a car.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
To get a better one. If you
But
get
what
20
if
grand,
between then and your 17th, break your leg, contract's torn up?
well, at least you've got that contract for however long it is.
Did you want to be pro?
Me?
Yeah.
Mate, I'd love to have been a professional footballer.
Was it ever on the cards?
I reckon if I'd probably tried a lot harder when I was like 12, 13, I'm not saying I'd probably played pro. I reckon I could have been a lot better than I
The
was.
Jeremy Lynch over here.
Yeah. I guess best player in Arsenal.
You was too busy doing round the world.
Nah, probably never made it, but I reckon I could have done good.
What level did you play to?
Decent like Saturdays, Sundays.
But what would you buy?
It's a shit question. Everyone's going to say car, aren't they?
nah,
Yeah,
I've got a good answer.
Go on then.
I'm
PSG
giving
top?
Nah,
Real one.
mate. Family holiday.
Authentic.
Family holiday. Just give my family like a sick holiday, like Bali or whatever.
but
I'm pulling a.
Training to go to.
Well, I'm giving it to them. I'm pulling a Hakimi. I'm putting all my assets in my mum's name. That's it.
Fair.
Your question?
You get to relive one football match from history, but you play all 90 minutes of it. What game and who are you replacing? In fact, let's just say you're not replacing. Like, what game you're just a 12th man on the pitch?
12 man
Yeah.
pitch. Well, that team's definitely winning.
I'm on the other team. Do
Um,
you want to be there in 66?
that's in my head, but I'm just thinking about like last summer at that final, England against Spain.
Do you think you'd be able to turn it round?
So I could have made a difference.
What, for Spain? And
No, for
help to
England.
lose?
Maybe if I'd made it, that could have been me.
James hacking.
That could have been me, like helping us win the Euros. Because I've seen us lose twice, and those days, like the build up, and then being there and just being like nuts when we scored that goal.
Yeah.
When we scored the first goal against Italy, and Luke Shaw scored, they were celebrating right where we were. So we were with the players, and it was like the best 3 minutes ever. And then after that, it was just depressing. So maybe if I was playing, we could have
held on.
We could have made a difference.
I honestly feel like that first final was just different gravy when we went 1-0 up.
Oh yeah.
I just felt like I didn't feel we were going to do it this time. I don't know. But that goal, mate, it's halcyon days. Your role is that you're around for England.
Yeah.
Not that you get
Maybe
to enjoy the
it's
shot.
like just the personality of being there. You know, they need somebody that's like not going to
fighting spirit.
Shit. That we're going to sit back.
Fair enough.
We're going to fire up, lads. We're going to go not from 1-0. We're going to win it 3-0. End up losing, but yeah, we're going to win.
Fair
We're
enough.
gonna sit back and wait. We're going to take it. and
So you're not
snatch it.
going for one where it's guaranteed you're going to lift the World Cup.
No, I want to change it.
You want to change it. You want to rewrite history.
Yeah, I want to rewrite history.
I love it. Fair enough. But have you got one?
Yeah, Poland 2016 against Portugal, quarterfinals. I feel like I could have made a difference there as well.
What happened in that game?
Lewandowski scored.
Everyone remembers it, right?
Lewandowski scored. Mate, that was like
Poland, Portugal. Oh, yeah.
mate, that was the highest that Poland's ever been in the FIFA World Rankings. We were fifth. We were fifth in the world at that time. So
That shows you that the FIFA World Rankings
It means nothing.
mate, we could have. I swear, if we won against Portugal, then it was Wales, and after that it was what France. Probably would have lost to France in the finals, but definitely would have beat the Welsh. So yeah, that Lewandowski scored that.
They were bang on.
Ah, we were sick. That was when Lewandowski, Piszczek, and Blaszczykowski were all at Dortmund. So we had that.
Yeah,
that
they were good on
Polish
FIFA.
trio.
That was it.
I was
Mate.
completely zoned out of this conversation. And what I'm thinking of is like me knee sliding with Luke Shaw when he scored that goal against Italy at Wembley.
Fair enough. That's a Photoshop job for sure. Brigida, get on that.
Get Grok involved.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you two have gone at a completely different angle to this, because I was thinking like the Battle of Old Trafford, like you've got the lasagna being thrown afterwards, you've got Keown jumping up at Nistelrooy, just like madness on the pitch.
Yeah, full on scrap.
But also just like the game was quality. It's like the best of a generation we're playing.
Yeah, but
and I get to smell Thierry Henry. That's the main reason, to be honest with you.
what difference have you made in that game?
Hopefully none. I want it to stay exactly as it was.
Whose place are you taking?
Emmanuel Eboué. Was he on the bench, hopefully? Or a ball boy. Yeah, I want the least part in that as possible and enjoy the spectacle.
Okay, interesting. So my next question is, you've played for your boyhood club since you were 8 years old, and you're about to leave on a free to Real Madrid. Should you feel guilty at their getting no transfer fee?
No! Do it, Trent. Get out of there, son. No, look, do you know what? I actually think the Liverpool reaction to this on socials, and
this is why I'm asking the question.
Honestly, I can't believe you would, wouldn't you? Like
what though?
It's time to move on for him. Like I feel like he's done it at Liverpool. I feel like there's no higher he can go at Liverpool. They've won everything at one point or another. He's going to go out with a Premier League winners medal this year. He's Real Madrid. He's going to go play with Jude.
But should you feel guilty that they're getting no
why
transfer
should he?
Fee? Boyhood club.
They probably... Well, they should have offered him the wages he wanted to start off with, maybe. Why does he owe them anything? They gave him a contract. He's observed the contract. He's playing right up until the last minute. Yeah.
What do you think, Bart?
If it's like a boyhood club and like League One, Championship, League Two, maybe you should feel a little bit...
Leave on a free.
Maybe you should be a little bit guilty, because obviously they don't make as much money. But if it's like Liverpool United, who cares?
Mate, they're going to lose Salah and Van Dijk on a free if they don't get some... Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Get some contracts out. Pay your players.
Mate,
we can get the angry Scousers on this clip.
watching the Liverpool downfall has been the greatest thing.
They're top of the league and they're going to win it. That's the worst part. Is the last 2 seasons I don't mind losing it to City, but City drop off, and we've not been there. It's not good enough.
Sucks to be you.
Hope he refuses to play, and yeah, you get nothing from him.
Go on then. Next question.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather miss an open goal in the World Cup final,
yes,
but you go on to win it?
Yeah.
Or you score an absolute worldie, top front pages, like everyone's talking about you. It's the best goal that's ever been scored. You're now like a hero in football.
But you've not won it. Well, there's fucking only one answer to that, isn't there?
But let's you become the Ballon d'Or winner. You have it all.
Yeah, but you're not won the World Cup.
So that it's all about the collective, is it?
Mate, win the World Cup. There's nothing better than that. Surely.
I'll be honest, it's not the best question.
What are you picking? Surely you're picking that.
Yeah, of course.
What are you picking, Bart? Lifting the trophy.
Thanks for that great clip, Curtis. Everyone's going to have be very divisive of that.
Cut that one out.
Well, they might be. You never know. Like some people might want to score the best goal ever and be selfish.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Ronaldo would rather. Here we go. This is your clip. Ronaldo would rather all the personal accolades and not win the World Cup.
Do you reckon he would? Like when it comes down to it, do you reckon he really would think that?
Yeah, because what game was it where he was crying because he missed a penalty whilst his team went on to win the match? Who was that against? It was last year. He literally, his teammates need to be like G'd up and to get going, and he stood there crying, and they didn't even. It was just because he missed a pen.
Mate, Mbappe bagged a hat trick against what? Argentina in the World Cup final. No one's talking about it because they didn't win it.
You are.
That's so petty.
That's so petty.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It was just not a good question. Right, come on then. You've got better. Show me. I tell you what. No, I'm gonna do the example question because I actually like the one I set as the example.
What's that then?
2022-2023 season. You're up front for Man City. You play 90 minutes of all 38 Premier League games. You're on free kicks and you're on penalties. How many goals are you scoring?
People are going to say, oh yeah, score 100 goals or 50 goals, whatever. 30. How many? What's the record Haaland got? Like 40?
42, is it?
Maybe just take me off penalties, because I think the best example of that question is how many goals do you score from open play?
But this is the thing, though. So this has been a
36.
36 he scored. So this has been a topic online, and
Yeah, that's what I
so
think.
you wonder how many from open play.
Yeah, I reckon because penalties, I reckon against a Premier League goalkeeper, I reckon it's still probably like I reckon I'd score more than I miss against a Premier League goalkeeper
Do you?
in pens. Yeah, I reckon he would.
On average, Haaland in the Prem, he's taken 51 penalties in his whole career.
Yeah.
So let's just go with that. Scored 44 and missed 7.
So if he's taken, I reckon
You reckon you're scoring 26, missing 25?
I back myself to score more than I miss.
I think so too.
I've got a demon left foot as well, so fucking drilling it straight at him.
I've-
But I'm gonna take the angle of scoring from open play. I'm up front. I play every minute of every game. I'm in the Premier League. I'm playing for Man City. I'm going to be realistic. I reckon it'll be like less than 10. I reckon it'll be like 5
mate.
or something like that.
I think you'd be lucky to get 5.
I reckon what it would be, because you know them chances that just fall.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon 5 of them will come your way
5.
and you'll fucking finish it. The amount of chances City create, over a season. How many chances does City create?
Mate, I think what we're talking with the skills we have now, that's still like
5 goals.
Mate, I don't think you get 5.
I reckon I get 5.
So Gabriel Jesus for City,
He's not playing every minute though, is he?
no, but but he is also a very, very good footballer.
What if Haaland like really just tees me up a lot of the time, just like passes?
What? So you're giving him half the goal bonus, and
Yeah.
so you think
I reckon 5. I reckon like 5 goals over a whole season. If I'm playing
Open play.
every single match, every single minute, there's got to be 5 opportunities. There's got to be 5 opportunities in the season where I can score.
Okay, so you've got 5 from open play. Let's say you get 8 pens. That's probably about right for City in a season. You put in 4 or 5 of them
I
away.
reckon 4.
4, so you're on 9.
Yeah.
You're on every direct free kick if you want it.
I won't score a free kick.
You won't score a
I
single
don't
free
reckon.
kick.
I don't reckon you would.
So 9 goals. You've outscored 1, 2, 3, 4 of Jesus's seasons for City.
But he's not playing every. He's not playing every game.
No. That's a different point. You've outscored Jesus.
How many do you reckon you get
What, with pens?
with pens? Yeah.
I think I'm putting 3 of the 8 pens in,
Yeah.
and I think that might be my lot. Maybe like 1 will drop to me. Because like,
Over a whole season.
but mate, like think about it.
What, like, no, you think about it, right? You think about this. You're playing 38 games in the Premier League.
Yeah,
You're playing for Man City.
I'm knackered for a start.
Yeah,
I'm knackered thinking
You're playing
about it.
every single minute. Jesus isn't playing every single minute. There's going to be more chances than 1 that will fall your way.
But that's the thing, right? Jesus is going to be like the reading of the game is better than me. The positioning, like
You can just sit up there. You're just with Haaland, mate.
mate,
You're following Haaland around like a bad smell.
yeah, true.
So if he misses a score,
Yeah, good point. That's actually, I'll just be the second man, and you've just got to hope with corners as well. Like something, I'll just stand.
like a smelly goal.
Yeah. But I think I'd be buzzing with 2 from open play.
Oh yeah, and 1, mate, I'd be buzzing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I reckon over a whole season, you're going to score 5 goals.
I just don't know if I am. But so
I reckon I'd score 5 against Southampton.
fair enough. Yeah.
But
No, actually,
This season, I don't reckon he scored 5 this season because City aren't that good.
no. I mean, Haaland has scored
5.
5 of them penalties. Yeah, this season he's got.
Hang on as well. And if we go
Still changing here.
if we go at the start of the season, like we've got the team in like the changing room, and Guardiola says,
God, we need to get him as many
Yeah.
goals as we can.
he's saying, Kevin, you'll get him 10 goals this season.
Oh, right. I didn't know he was from Madagascar.
Yeah,
That was a new one.
Then he goes to Haaland. If you don't score, you pass it to him. You know?
Go on, commit to it.
commit to the accent, mate.
You didn't look at down on your face then.
I honestly think if everyone is like working towards a common goal of getting me 5
Who do you
goals.
think you are?
But I'm just saying,
Sure.
like De Bruyne, he's going to be feeding me balls.
He
through.
can't feed Haaland at the moment.
Yeah, he's trash now.
All right,
Lost
lads.
it.
Stop slating my teammate. I reckon, like, honest answer,
Oh, so they haven't been honest.
No. I'm going to go right. Final answer. 5 goals from open play. I'm scoring for City
So you're getting.
when they're at their peak.
So when you say open play, are you including like corners that have dropped to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not penalties though. No penalties. Just pure.
So plus your 5, so you're getting 10.
Maybe I'd miss all my penalties. I'm just saying 5 open goals for
But
You're-
just so I
wait,
can
hold
get
on,
the
hold on.
clip, just so I can get the clip.
Yeah.
How many goals then total with your 5 penalties are you scoring in a season in the Premier League for Man City?
That puts me on double figures then.
It does, yeah. That's why I want you to say it. This is the whole point, James.
I thought I said 4 because you said 8 penalties.
Oh, you think you're getting half?
Yeah, I reckon.
So 9 goals.
You are more confident at scoring goals from open play than scoring goals from penalties.
No, but that's just because I think I'm going to get so many chances to score.
I think you will barely even be in the box by the time the ball gets crossed. Oh, you can't. Have you seen how quick Haaland is?
Yeah, but
His legs are as long
you
as
see
I
how
am.
slow some defenders are. Mate, I'm just going to be in there. I don't care if I'm offside. I'm in there. I'm just going to stand in the fucking
Offside goals
Just
don't
wait for the
count.
play to
Just
catch
wait
up.
for the balls to come.
You need Raheem Sterling to be playing because he loved the old run to the byline, cut it back.
Yeah.
He'd always be on side.
And he'd always miss, so like, chances again.
There you go. All right, so yeah, the 22-23 with Sterling on the wing.
You only think you're going to score 1 or 2 open play?
Mate,
I reckon I'd score 5. 5 open play.
I wish we could put it to the test.
You've got 1 knee and you're 36 years old.
Yeah, but-
and you're scoring.
But
I did say you'd have 2 knees.
Oh, 2 knees. Well, you're still 36.
Well, not my peak, am I?
All right, fair enough. What you all
Mate, 2 goals at most. 2 free. I'll gas out.
free kicks? Did you say 2 free kicks?
No, 2 free goals at most.
Oh, I was going to say
I would
2.
gas out. I would gas out.
Oh, John,
like,
back yourself. Say 5. You're an Arsenal fan, right?
I am,
And you're a Man United fan,
Yep.
right?
and you're a Brentford fan.
Yes. This question isn't about me.
Okay.
Let's say, for you, Curtis, Spurs want to sign you. How much money would they need to pay you to justify that move?
Am I out of a contract if I don't go? Or can I stay at Arsenal?
They don't want you anymore.
Sad. Fuck them then. I was going to Tottenham. No.
How much per week?
It's so hard, isn't it? Because in the context, if I'm playing for Arsenal and I'm on a decent wage, then
Maybe take it out of the Arsenal thing. Maybe,
right. So right now, for me to go start up front for Tottenham.
Yeah.
I'll do it free, mate. I'm scoring in my own net. I feel like when you aren't a footballer, like it's just different. Like
He's such a politician. This man.
honestly, like,
Yeah.
just
Answer the question.
nah,
The gamer can.
if you were to give me like 20 grand a week in the context of like,
20 grand to play for Spurs.
but this is what I'm saying. Like really, 20 grand a week.
But just stop. Just go with the answer to the question. Just answer the question.
But if I'm starting for Tottenham, I want more than 20 grand a week.
Well, go on then. Answer the question. This is what this question is.
I'm trying to work it out in my head because I'd eat that dodgy old hot dog for 20 grand. But would I start up front for Tottenham? Well, I could be getting more. I deserve it.
No one said anything about 20 grand. You put a
But that's what I'm saying is that like,
Okay, let's just change the question because you take so long to fucking answer.
hang on.
Let's just say
It took you 17 minutes to do the City one.
you're playing for Arsenal,
Sure.
yeah?
Thanks.
And Spurs want to sign you.
Yep.
You're on the bench, you're not playing any games, the manager thinks you're a div.
I'd go
How
to
much
Saudi
money?
first.
Yeah, but this isn't the question, Curtis.
So that's what I'm saying.
This,
if I
let
can do,
Let me answer the question. You just...
I thought it was the same question.
Yeah, but I didn't get to ask it then, and now you've ruined
Sorry,
the clip.
mate. Sorry.
Okay, so you're an Arsenal fan, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Correct,
Yes, I am. Yep.
And let's just say you're playing for Arsenal. Well, you're not playing, you're on the bench.
That's a
The
shame.
manager hates you. He wants you out the club.
Understandable.
Spurs come in. They want to sign the gamer can.
Smart.
How much money weekly is it going to take for you to leave Arsenal and sign for Spurs? And I want a one clear answer, not you politicians' answer.
Can I ask a question?
No,
How much do Arsenal get for me as well as part of this deal?
it's free. They just really want you out.
Are you Arsenal in this situation?
I'm Arsenal because I want to get an answer.
$250,000 a week.
But you're a Manchester United fan, correct?
Oh, yes.
Let's say you're at Man United. You're rotting in the reserves. You've had some highs, you've had some lows. And Man City have come in and saying they want to sign you.
How many goals are you going to score?
How much money on a weekly basis do you have to be paid to sign that contract?
Give me 400k. I'm doing it.
400k.
400k.
So the point I was trying to get my head around
I know exactly the point you're trying to make.
Well, but wait, hold on.
is if I gave you 10 grand a week to go play for City, you'd turn it down?
What, right now?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. It's 10 grand a week. Who would turn it down?
Yeah.
You, not like.
That's
At the end of the day, it's strictly business. It's a job. That's what it is.
Strictly business.
it's really business.
10 grand a week. Well, I fucking would die playing at City, but yeah, I'd do it. What about you, James? Answer your question.
Who
Who are Brentford
the
rivals?
Brentford even have
Fulham,
rivals?
QPR. QPR probably the biggest one.
QPR, yeah.
That is,
I haven't got. I don't really want him rotting in the middle of the championship table.
yeah.
I haven't got enough money.
You have to pay me more to play for QPR, I reckon.
We haven't got enough money.
Mine's a bit of a different question. You're in a bar.
Yeah, baby.
You spill over someone's drink. That person you have to scrap, but they're a footballer. What footballer are you scrapping?
James McLean.
What, you want to scrap him or you want him on your side?
That's the answer to the question, isn't it? That's the only answer there is.
But you think you'd have him, yeah?
I'll give it a good go.
So this isn't about like you want to win. It's someone you want to just lay out.
Yeah, I think every football fan doesn't really like him, does he?
I think if that's the case, I'd probably go for Joey Barton.
Yeah, that's another one. He's not really a footballer anymore, is he?
Well, he's not a footballer anymore. He's retired, I guess. All right. And yeah, because I am...
Royal Rumble, 1 in, 1 out.
Yeah. I took this a different way in that who I'd like be comfortable and like quite happy fighting. And it's got to be someone like, it can't be someone nice, because Santi Cazorla I'd beat up, but I don't want to knock out Santi Cazorla. Like, he's a little,
Who you
little
going for?
sweetheart. So Anthony, at
Ooh.
United on loan at Betis.
You reckon you could take Anthony?
Not necessarily, but his face is so punchable, isn't it?
He's from the favelas. I reckon he'd have you.
Fine.
Straight
He'd just
away.
get a ball. I'll just drop a ball and he'd start doing that stupid spin. It'd be fine.
Capoeira.
More football.
Top 5 streets won't forget ballers.
Number 5, Yannick Bolasie.
Streets will never forget that man. Got a skill named after
Crystal
himself.
Palace, when he came up, him and Wilfred Zaha, absolute piss takers on the wing.
Baller.
Unbelievable.
Hatem Ben Arfa, just when he was at his peak, on form, what he could do with his feet, amazing.
Number 4, Lee Trundle.
Baller.
Some of the stuff this guy was doing was unreal. I remember seeing, I think he was playing for Swansea in like the FA Cup 2006, 2007. And I think he controlled the ball on his chest and he started doing keepy up with it in the middle of the game. I was like, what is this guy doing?
Is he the
Unreal.
one who's got the podcast, Under the Cosh?
No, he's not. He's been on it.
Oh, was he on it?
He's on.
Because I listened to that. Very good.
Yeah, he's good character as well.
Yeah. Kevin Prince Boateng.
Okay.
Right. Tell me someone
Portsmouth.
there you go, who's got a CV that it has Barcelona, Dortmund, Milan, Tottenham and Portsmouth. It's a hell of a CV.
Yeah.
Mercurial player. Absolute baller.
Number 3, Paul Gascoigne. Earliest football memory one of my earliest football memories is that goal against Scotland, and for me, that is just legendary status. And he's absolutely nuts as well. So
Yeah, I respect it. Roque Santa Cruz.
interesting. Blackburn.
Baller, mate. Absolute baller. And he's 43, still playing now in Paraguay, finished second in the league.
I think I did see that actually. Yeah.
46 appearances last season. But, mate, when he was at his top for Blackburn, absolute machine.
Number 2, and this is a biased one because it's a Brentford ex-player,
Oh, ex-player.
Saeed Benrahma. When he was at his peak and he joined Brentford and we were in the Championship, I'd never seen anything like it. It was like when he got the ball, you never knew what he was going to do with it, and he took the piss a lot out of players. And he'd like ruin someone, and then he'd try and get him again, and he'd ruin him again. It was just unreal.
Number 2, Adel Taarabt.
Yeah.
Brackets specifically when with Neil Warnock.
QPR.
Baller.
That was
Like,
good.
just didn't care. He'd do whatever he wanted.
Number 1, I reckon we have the same one here. This is what I think you'll probably have.
Okay.
JJ Okocha.
Oh,
So good they named him twice.
Bolasie on steroids, I think. At Bolton, he was completely next level. And the mad thing is he played for Sam Allardyce, which I think is completely baffling. They're probably the most on-street manager ever. So, yeah, that's my number 1.
They had Hero at centre-back as well, didn't
And they had Yuri Zhokaev
they? Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
They had everyone.
My number 1, Michu.
Ah, okay.
Watched him score 3 in a month against Arsenal and genuinely thought, watching him live, this guy is the next big thing. Now, didn't quite go on to kill it for years, but went back to Oviedo, Boyhood Club, brought them back from the brink. Mate, that season and a half for Swansea, unreal. Streets won't forget him.
Yeah, fair enough. Like that.
Honourable mention as well, Santi Cazorla. He just doesn't give me Streets vibe, but like little techie baller. I watched him take.
I reckon you can ask a million people and they'll never say him.
Well, fair enough. That's why he's not on my list. But
There you go then.
for techie midfielders, there's none better.
Have you got any answers for this part?
Rory Delap.
Throw in.
Those
Streets won't.
throw-ins,
Yep.
teams would rather kick it out for a corner.
But there was that brilliant clip, wasn't there, with the keeper
Yeah.
who did do exactly that.
Mate.
And now,
Liam Delap's son is.
yeah.
He needs to be in the England squad.
He needs to be on the end of
Those
Rory's
He's
throws.
a big beast.
Yeah.
I remember I saw him he played for Ipswich against Brentford. I was like, he only came on the pitch for like 15 minutes. I think he scored like 2 goals. He was unreal.
Baller.
Player.
Nice. I think that's a good list.
Yeah.
It's a great list.
Stick those 11 without a goalie. Streets
Streets won't
that.
forget goalie, that Colombian one that kicked over his head.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know his
With
name
the
is.
curly
He was
hair.
in prison as well, wasn't it?
And there was a
Gabriel Kirai is the Streets won't forget
With his
goalie with his
tracky bottom.
trackies.
There was that other guy for Paraguay who took their free kicks.
No, he was Brazilian. Rogério Ceni scored
No, there was a
79
Paraguay
goals.
one as well, mate.
Mate, you're forgetting Guillermo Ochoa, the Mexican goalkeeper who turns up every single World Cup and
Yeah,
does incredible and then just disappears for another 4 years.
that's a shout. Rogério Ceni, who
Chilavert.
yeah,
Jose Luis Chilavert. Yeah, he's the...
how many goals has he
He
got?
scored between 1991 and 2000 for Vélez Sarsfield. 266 games, 36 goals.
I've got a winner here. Rogério Ceni, 103 he scored as a goalkeeper.
Oh my God, yeah, Senny, yeah.
Appearances.
But let's not talk about his goals to game ratio. 882. 17
Fucking still
Brazilian
good.
caps. But
Did he ever score for Brazil?
no, they don't. With
Chilavert.
97 to 2006, he's got
Chilavert scored
Ronaldinho, Carlos. Some
8
competition.
goals for Paraguay.
Fair.
It's pretty incredible.
Top 5 best away grounds.
Number 5 is Ellen Road, Leeds.
Sure.
That place is loud.
Sure.
It's one club city. Everyone's super passionate about the team. When they're in the Prem, it was always full. Now it's maybe not so full. But that ground, as an away fan, I think
Elite.
it's a pretty good place to go.
I think,
And it's a bit of a shithole as well.
yeah. And I think that's exactly the same thinking I've got for my number 5. I've gone St James's Park. Now, it would be higher.
Away fans, though.
Exactly. That's it. I've got here, it would be higher if it wasn't. Apparently, this is true. 1/4 kilometre from the
Yeah.
away end to the other goal.
Yeah.
I've had some, but also it's like an away trip, night out in Newcastle afterwards. Class.
Number 4, Hillsborough.
Okay.
Another place that is
I've not
exceedingly
been.
loud. And it's a shithole, which makes it even better.
There's a common theme in yours here.
That stadium, it's not falling apart, but it's got character. And again, like that city, their fans, they care about that team. It's a good place to go. It's just like, I probably reckon that's probably second loudest on my top 5 list.
Fair.
Number 1's definitely the loudest.
Number 4 for me, the Den, Millwall Stadium.
Never been there.
I bizarrely went with Plymouth. A mate is a Plymouth fan. Argyle away.
Pie face.
No, it wasn't actually. He was there. I did see him. It's London, easy to get to, good boozers, and just like class fans.
Yeah. Number 3 for me, I always love going there. Fulham, Craven Cottage. Just because
You go along the river.
Brentford, Fulham, it's a derby, and you can't beating them down there.
Yeah.
And their fans are shit. So
Yeah.
fuck them.
Any ground that has a mixed away end where there are home and away fans, I don't trust it.
I've got a great picture somewhere of me and a few of my mates like celebrating. I think we won 3-1, and you know the tarpaulin they put over there to like separate fans.
Yeah.
There's like loads on it, but I'm up there basically with my legs in the air.
Brilliant. Number 3, I'm going to get stick for this. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
It is good.
As an away end,
Yeah.
like it's actually genuinely class. The 2 tiers,
Yeah.
it's the only place a 2-tier works. But also, we always beat them. Since they've gone to the new ground, we've had a lovely old time. So
Nightmare to get home from, though, that place.
yes, especially.
I almost put that in.
Yeah.
Because one of the best away days I've had recently as a Brentford fan is when we beat them 3-1, I think it was. Harry Kane scored a goal, free kick from probably like 40 yards out. I said to our mate, I was like, that's never going in.
Goes in.
We literally top bins. And we were terrible first half. And then second half, don't know what happened. Came back 1-3-1. It was bank holiday in May as well. So it was hot. It was unreal.
That I literally have a bank holiday in May referenced in my next, my second one.
Number 2, Villa Park. Good old ground. Again, their fans love it. Always had a good time there.
Good trip, train up.
Yeah.
Train trip.
Can't fault it.
Nice.
We never really do very well there, but I quite like going on an away day there.
Number 2 for me, Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace.
Good away day.
The view, terrible, but
Yeah.
if you go if it's a night game, you have a DJ by your little bar, and the open air bit, you can vape, you can have a cig, you can do whatever. And if you go there,
Booth.
bank holiday in May or a August night game, there's nothing better. The sun's just coming
I
down.
think we played them like in an August night game.
We beat them
like
3-1.
Not last year, maybe year before.
We only
think-
play them at night.
Wisser scored an equaliser in the 90th minute, and that was good old fun. That was.
Nice.
Okay, my number 1. And I don't know what, it's like a bit of a rivalry between Forest and Brentford for some reason. I don't know.
Both small clubs, I think.
Don't know why. But like, as an away day, Notts Forest, like, it's the best away day
Hooters.
for me. Not that. It's just I want about the ground, mate. Like, it's one of the only grounds I've gone to, and when you start a chant, you don't get anything going because their fans are so loud. You literally can't get any atmosphere going. It's like, well, we may as well shut up then.
Yeah.
It's unreal. And what I love about it as well, in the away end, like, you're next to probably like the hardcore Notts Forest fans.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone's giving each other shit.
The best grounds do that.
Yeah.
It's how it should be. West Ham are good for it.
Yeah, I hate it at Brentford because our home end is the opposite side of the ground to the actual away fans.
Yeah.
And the away fans are next to like the family stand.
That's what they do at
So
Arsenal.
It's like,
Does my head
you can't get any like banter going with people. But yeah, that Forest ground, mate, like, that's the loudest place I've ever been. It is so loud.
Nice.
And we've done quite well there every time. I think we've been draws each time we've been there, but they've been good games. So
Nice. So let me set the scene for my number 1. 32 degrees, May, 3 days out there, beaches, Valencia, the Mestalla, best away day
Mestalla.
ever. Mate, honestly, I'm going to get a picture that Bart can put on the screen now. It's just sick. It's the coolest looking stadium. It's like old Gothic, but you're also beach clubs. It's just amazing. Stunning.
unfortunately, Brentford never get into Europe, mate, so we didn't get to see those things.
You come with me next time.
Top 5 worst things about football.
Gary Neville.
Oh,
Wider point, the broadcasting in the UK, 3 p.m. blackouts, punditry, none of the games are on telly.
I asked for one on one.
Primarily Gary Neville.
Gary Neville. Okay. Number 5 for me. Footballers themselves.
That's good. That's really good.
They are boring as fuck. Like, where are the personalities?
Well,
Where are
there are. It just
Exactly.
gets whipped out of them, doesn't it, from a young age?
Yeah,
And
so they're gone.
it's,
Like,
it's ruined.
they make it boring. Go on then, next one.
VAR. Not just the concept, but the implementation.
Sure.
It's got to be in the list.
Other fans that tut or give you dirty looks if you swear in the stands. Grow up. If the team are playing shit, I'm going to say it. And there's one guy in particular that sits in he stands in front of me at Brentford. I can picture his face now. Like, every time I've said the C word, he turns around and he goes, I'm sorry, fuck, I'd love to lamp you.
It's good.
So if he sees this clip, watch out,
I bet he's scared.
you old fossil.
Football Twitter and Arsenal Fan TV, fat
Oh.
channels, vile.
Number 3 for me, tourist fans in the home end or away ends. They've paid 10 times for a ticket, whatever it is, face value, and they spend their time recording it through their phones or taking pictures and not watching the game.
Do you have that at Brentford?
You do, mate, for like when Man City or Man United or Liverpool or Arsenal are there.
Big clubs.
That does happen.
plastic fans who change the team they support. Usually started at Man United. Any
Number
thoughts
two.
on that one, James?
Love that one. Number 2, you've already said this one, but I can't stand football fan channels. And why do people tune in to watch some lemon stream the game on YouTube and talk about it? I just don't get it.
You can't even see the game.
Exactly. You just see them.
Money's ruined football. It's ripped the soul out of it. You've got financial doping, you've got prices for tickets, everything. It's the root of all evil.
My number 1 biggest hate about football, Twitter football gimps.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Like people just like put in their opinions on stuff, but never actually go to the football.
That's it. Yeah.
I can't stand it.
I think that's 2 good lists there.
Yeah.
But what's your...
Half and half scarves.
No,
Get rid of
I
them.
don't mind it as much with a scarf.
Get rid of
as a
them.
kid. The half and half kits, have you seen when
Oh.
people do a home and away kit and they stitch them together?
Yeah.
Rank.
Right. Football and parenting. How disappointed are you going to be if your child doesn't have any interest in watching or playing football?
It's a very stereotypical thing to say that you have a boy, I have a girl. I feel like it's, as a boy, when you've got a boy, as a man, you're going to want to push him towards it more. I've given Isabel the platform to enjoy football if she wants, but I'm also not going to force her to watch it. So if she's not into it, she's not into it.
Yep.
She does jump around going, Arsenal, whenever we score. But also, if I've got it on a Sunday afternoon, she gets a bit annoyed.
The current state of play is Louis loves it. I don't know why that is, but ever since I can remember, if there's a ball or something that you can like go and kick or play with, he's going to go and play with it. He won't. He's only 18 months old, so he might change.
Yeah. And what if it does?
It's up to him, isn't it? Like,
That wasn't what you were saying off air.
don't try and dig me out, mate. Do you know the maddest thing, right? I don't even know why this came on the TV on Saturday. Like, not even this Saturday, Saturday before. Like, the Formula 1 came on, right? And I absolutely hate Formula 1. And I'll tell you the reason why. When I was a kid, it was the only thing on that would be on TV on a Sunday because my dad would watch it religiously. Fun fact about my dad.
Terrestrial TV, wasn't it?
Fun fact about my dad. He got offered a Formula 3 contract and he turned it down
Why?
Why?
because apparently my mum was pregnant and having kids. So I was like, why did you do that?
So is it your fault? Were you...
Not my fault. This is way before me. I was the mistake at the end. So anyway, I used to hate Formula 1 just because it was on TV the whole time, right? And then I put it on TV or came on TV on Saturday. Mate, Louis was loving it.
Really?
He was just like, oh,
The noises as well.
mate, he was
Best
like
classroom.
buzzing. Like if someone overtook, he's like,
Really?
literally like that. And I was like, why is he like this so much? And if you put football on the TV, I don't know if like stuff moves too quickly or
Yeah.
you can't see the ball or whatever.
Cars going zoom, and the noises.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he absolutely loves
Love
that.
it.
But I think I'll try not to be a pushy dad, but you're probably always going to be a little bit like, oh, come on, go and play some football. But if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it.
I've got a question for you then.
Yep.
Louis scores the winner in a World Cup final,
Mate, ultimate dream.
but it has nothing to do with you. He's completely like disowned you at this point. He doesn't even have hacking on the back of his shirt.
What does he have?
He's got Louis, like how so which other player did that? They didn't have their
Memphis
parents' name.
Depay.
That's it. Yeah. So he's got Louis on the back of his shirt, or he's got hacking on the back of the shirt and he misses the penalty to lose the final.
Oh, mate, I'd want him to win it. I'd want him to win it.
Really?
Yeah, I'd want him to win it.
And at the end he goes, I did this in spite of you, Dad, not because of you.
I hate football.
I hate you. I hate football.
I've got another boy on the way. So
That one might love you.
he might hate football. So that's the...
So you want him to do it with Louis on the back of his shirt?
Yeah, I'd want him to win, yeah. I'd always want him to win no matter what, even if he thought I was a dick. I'd have to do something pretty horrible for him to not want him to do it with me, but yeah.
I love that. That's I feel that's a good way to end the show. Thank you for watching, listening, taking part in this episode of Behind the Screens podcast. Don't know where I was going with that one.
And make sure you like, follow and subscribe because we need followers.
Rate it on Spotify, and we'll see you